I've had this game in my head for the last couple of months. Do any of you ever have that where you start thinking of a game you used to play from your past and it just puts a smile on your face and you just can't get it out of your minds until you probably end up playing it, which is probably going to happen with this game, with me anyway. But no, I wanted to talk to you about Vandal Hearts because it is a super obscure game for a lot of people, an obscure series for a lot of people, Vandal Hearts. And I just want more people to know about it because I just enjoyed it immensely. And a lot of you who've joined this channel know what kind of games I like. I like, fantasy driven games. I like games with, a political narrative to it. And that's very much Vandal Hearts. Vandal Hearts is a dark fantasy tactical role-playing game. And a lot of you watching this video are probably wondering, why should I play this game? Why, with my limited amount of free time, should I play this game, from 20 years ago or whatever? And I'll tell you why. First reason why is the game's story. It's dark fantasy setting. It is very much a political drama as well, which I really freaking love. And the backdrop is interesting. There's just been a civil war. A republic has formed from the ashes, and the man that was supposed to lead it has disappeared, therefore, obviously destabilizing the entire situation. And we kind of go from there, and then we get some fantasy elements mixed in as well. We get, curses breaking out and plagues and interdimensional travel, just tons of fucking crazy ass shit. But they do it well. And it's very linear game. It respects your time. If you do absolutely everything, it's like 22 hours, maybe. And you just go from map to map to map, and the story's well paced. You're constantly engaged in it, and you're enjoying it all the while because there's no, useless grinding or anything of that nature. It's a short but very sweet experience. Now, the next part might be a tough sell for some of you. So it is a tactical role-playing game. One of my absolute favorite genres that has slipped into obscurity, unfortunately. So, there aren't too many tactical role-playing games nowadays. But if you like tactical role-playing games, play this one. It is super fucking enjoyable. It's not overly complex. It has a class tree system that's very easy to navigate. Units, depending on them, they have MP to use to cast spells, certain skills, and you equip some items, and you throughout the story, you stop at certain towns and, buy new items and equipment and whatever. Like it's very simple, but it's not fucking with the formula too much to the point where you don't enjoy it anymore. Yes, it's a very basic gameplay system in terms of a tactical role-playing game, but it's still fucking fun. Absolutely. And then next up is the graphics. It has 3D environments with 2D sprites over top of them. And they just fucking look awesome. The 2D sprites look great in battle. And the effect that got me right into this game right away, the very first map, as soon as you kill someone, all of a sudden there is literally a fountain of blood coming up after you slay one of them. And that immediately set the tone of the game. If the introduction didn't set it already, in terms of, its dark fantasy feeling, this, killing people and them literally having this fountain of blood erupt from them definitely will. And because it's good 2D sprite work, the game still holds up incredibly well visually speaking. Yes, the 3D backgrounds can look a little blocky, but the 2D sprites look fucking fantastic. And then the last thing I'll mention for this game, I had kind of forgotten because it had been so long since I played the game, but I wanted to capture some footage for this video. So I, put on the game and, to capture some footage, obviously. And I heard the music again, and this game has some great atmospheric music that really sets the mood for the entire game, and it very much has that dark fantasy feeling to it as well, giving that more adult vibe. So the soundtrack is another reason why you should play this game, and it's just super fucking underappreciated as well. So no, that is all I want to say to you guys. I just want to make this quick video just outlining some of the key reasons that I can remember why I really enjoyed this game. And I think it would be something you all would really enjoy as well. I like games with, the politically driven narrative and, different factions and backstabbing and politicking going on. And this game has a bit of that. I'm mixed in with some of the more, the more fantasy-ish elements of it. But no, it's a short, sweet, linear, streamlined experience, but it's super fucking fun. It's a classic game. It's definitely in my top 5 tactical role-playing games of all time. That's another video I've been thinking about making. We'll see if I get to that or not. But no, definitely check the game out. you know, it's really easy to find via emulation if you can do that, or, you know, pick up a copy on PS1. Anyway, that's it, guys. Thanks for joining me. And, you know, I'll see you next time for another game break. Okay. Take it easy.